Hey YouTube, hi. It's Beverly here. Hello. I'm here today to start a vlog for my pregnancy. It's going to be baby number 5. We just found out the other day that it's baby number 5. It's crazy. I have 2 girls, 2 boys, ages 6, 5. My 3-year-old's actually going to be 4 tomorrow, May 19th, and my youngest is 7 months. He's a baby. We have a baby and a baby on the way. But we're happy. We found out surprise shot, but happy. So how did I find out? Kind of, how would I say it? I breastfeed the 7-month-old, and so my periods are irregular anyway, but I just felt funny. I felt funny, like the time that I was like, okay, you know what, it's gonna come. I gave it a 32-day limit because when it started coming back in February, it was like 26 days, 29 days, 30 days, and I'm like, you know what, I don't know, I'll just give it the limit 32 days, and it was past 32 days, but I was like, hey, maybe it's just gonna skip this month, I don't know. But if you look at my other video, you'll see that I took a pregnancy test, and I seen the faint line. I was like, oh my gosh, I seen the line. I was about to freak out. And I also took another pregnancy test. I'm one with morning urine, and that also came out positive. And I have those tests here. I don't care, like I'm doing it. So I guess I'm gonna start with like the symptoms that I had. Like, I've written some of these things down so that I could not forget. 5 babies, my brain cells are shot. But before I go into like how many weeks, I'm actually 3 weeks and 5 days today. So every Sunday, yeah, every Sunday I turn. It's a different week. And I went to I went to the doctor, and they told me not far along. It was like, you're about 4 weeks. You're about, when I went, what am I saying? When I went early this week, they told me I was 3 weeks Monday. Yeah, that's what they told me. And yeah, week 2, which I was like, I remember these things but not so clearly. It probably was more for week 2, but I was more like, what really started making me like, something's going on, because I go to school, I go to college, and I have like 1 day out of the week, which is a Wednesday, to sleep. And well, not to sleep, but just to, not only to sleep, but to relax, go do what I have to do. As I told you, I have 4 other children, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, whatever I have to do is on that day. Appointments, shop, food, laundry, I do it that day. Because the weekend, oh boy, I won't be trying to do anything, because I just want to relax for that whole weekend. So for week 2, I realized, like, I put my oldest 3 on the bus for school, and my oldest, she leaves at 9 o'clock. And I slept the whole day. Like, I slept from 9 to like 3:50, and all 3 of them get off, come home from school at the same time. And I was like, my alarm, actually, I had put the alarm on. I always have it set for when I'm home. like to take the kids off the bus so I won't forget, or just be like running out of time doing something. It's like, this is, my alarm goes off at 3 o'clock and then 3:50. I don't know what happened to the 3 o'clock alarm. I must have slept through that, because I woke up at 3:50. And when I look, I'm like, wow, I slept like, I slept the whole day. So I was like, that's funny. That's like, I would not ever sleep the whole day. I'll sleep. I'll put them on the bus to go to sleep and then wake up and do what I have to do with the baby. And thank goodness Dad was home, because the baby was actually running around, playing around with my boyfriend, my husband, my baby. But yeah, I was just like, okay, something's going on. But I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just tired from school and whatever, so I kind of ignored it. My other symptom that I had was I was eating more than often, and I've been trying to diet ever since I had the baby, because I was like, I wasn't planning to have another baby. I did want more, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait for another gap. Not too much of a gap, but like another gap. I wanted to look cute this summer, guys. I was trying to be sexy this summer. Excuse me. But I noticed that another thing is that I was getting annoyed a lot. Like, anything was really just bothering me. Like, I walked into the house from school and my kids had their shoes in the living room, and they just butt me out like, oh, please come get your shoes out the living room and put it in your room where it belongs. And I was sort of kind of moody also. It was just like, I was just moody. Like, I felt like I would wake up in the morning cranky for no reason, like had an attitude and mad for no reason. So that was really what was going on for week 2. I was like, nah, ain't nothing going on. But like, I took the test Friday or Saturday. I took these 2 tests and I was like, holy crap, like, I'm really pregnant. I'm like, but I didn't believe it. And then Monday, what am I saying? It was Friday I took the test. I freaked out. I took one test Thursday. I took one test Friday morning. And I called my doctor immediately, like, listen, I need an appointment. I need to go see you. I need to make sure this is good. Confirm this. She's like, okay. She was giggling like, I wasn't really laughing. I was like, ah. And on Monday morning, I went to my appointment, and she was like, yeah, you're pregnant. I was like, oh, you shoot. Did a little bit of testing, whatever happened, and she was like, you're about like she's going from the first day of my last period, and she's telling me at the time that I was 3 weeks. She said, you're about 3 weeks. Not much. I was like, oh my gosh. But I was sort of kind of happy. I was like, I was happy but not too happy. Like, oh my gosh, he's like, the baby's not even doing much. Well, he's doing a lot, but it's like, he's still a baby. He's still breastfeeding. Like, I'm breastfeeding and pregnant at the same time, which is not a problem. It's just like, oh my gosh. And as soon as finding out, and it's like, I don't know if it's because I knew that I was actually pregnant, or if it's because I found out, I was dizzy. In week 3, I was just I was dizzy sometime. I got dizzy like around Tuesday. I remember I got up too quick and I was just like, whoa, I almost just passed out. And I remember also we had went out for an event with the children. We had went to the movies actually, and I was just standing there and I just felt like I was gonna pass out, throw up, and all this. I had nausea just a little bit. It wasn't bad. So the symptoms right now probably maybe I don't know. It's not really bad. Like, I'm nauseous a little bit here and there, off and on. And as far as with my other children where I had breast tenderness, I didn't have none of that, which was like what really made me was like, made me think that, no, you're not pregnant. You always like your boobs be hurting, but that didn't happen. I crave for a lot of starch, like especially for bread. Like, I love bread. I'm like in love with bread, rice, I'm just in love with starch right now. Like unlike week 2 where I was eating everything and just wanted everything, week 3 I'm like not so, like, I'm not hungry. Like, I'll tell myself, oh, you gotta eat something, just you need to eat, like, it's breakfast time, eat something, lunchtime. But I'm not really hungry where that, like, even when I wasn't pregnant, I'm the type of person, like, I like to eat, even if it was something healthy, I just had to have something to eat on, like, yeah, that's just me. But that just, it's not, food is not my friend right now. Or I'm not food's friend, if you understand. I'm still a little bit moody, but, like, I feel like I have a temper problem. Especially with my husband. Not that he does anything wrong, it's just like, I just don't want to be bothered. Like, he'll just come hug me just to be like, oh, yeah. I'm like, get off of me, I don't want to talk to you right now. For no reason. Cramping. That's what been happening also. Cramping on both sides. I was actually cramping before, and I just thought, like, before I actually took the test, and I was like, oh, period's about to come, yeah. But that never happened. But I've been cramping also. I've still been sleeping, tired, and yeah, tired, but I still gotta get up in the morning to go to school. I go to school all the way in the city, in New York City. I live in Long Island, and it takes 45 minutes to get to my school. So my kids leave, well, Dad leaves after I leave to go to work, but I leave in the morning, and so I don't get to put my kids on the bus every morning, except for Wednesdays, which is the only days that I go to, I mean, I don't have school or work. I guess that's it for the symptoms this week. But I'm looking at this camera, not to just cut off this subject, and like right here, I'm in my son's room, and I just see the mark of, like, he wrote on the wall, like you can't even see it, but you can see it with the camera, but so off guard. But that's it. I'm trying not to make this video long, but it's long. I see I'm already on like 13 minutes. But that's it, guys. That's it. Subscribe, guys. Comment. I hope y'all are, like, hope y'all can follow my journey till this baby is born. And I will update you guys next week. But right now I am going to show you my belly. Don't mind my stomach. I did have 4 kids now. People don't laugh, because I laugh sometimes. I'm gonna show you my belly just to begin with, and I have a few stretch marks right here. This is the side. This is the other side. Front. Sorry, I'm not in the camera. I'm kind of camming from off my son's bed. Stomach. Alright, YouTube. Bye.